The Diary of a CEO. What nobody tells you about building a dream. So hello my people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, you are in the right place. My name is Essie Danniel. I am a speaker, a coach, executive coach, a leadership trainer, and I am the founder of Leaders Connect Limited company here in Westlands, Nairobi, in Kenya. At Leaders Connect, we exist for one reason, and that one reason is to equip leaders, to empower teams, and to transform workplaces. We help individuals and organizations grow through leadership trainings, executive coaching, DISC, masterclasses, workshops, transformational events, and soft skills. And today I want to speak to you about a very, very real place. Not the polished CEO place, not the everything is going perfectly place, but the place of truth. And because this is not just a motivation talk, this is the diary of a CEO. And I can relate with most of this because I've been a CEO myself for 20 years. So if you've ever tried to build something from scratch, a business, a ministry, a career, a brand, a family, or even build your confidence after life hit you hard. I was in a road accident a few years back. In fact, my story was published today in the newspaper. I've been hit hard. So I know what it's like. If you've been there too, come join me. Grab your notebook, grab your pen, and let's talk. It's going to be a fun conversation. So the CEO life that nobody posts. Let me start by saying that being a CEO looks glamorous. On social media, it looks glamorous. It looks very good. You see the pictures, you see the meetings, you see the outfits, you see the wins, you see the travel, the events, and the nice caption. But there's a part that you don't see. There's what they don't show you. And that is what I want to talk about today. There's the pressure, there's the silent tears, there's the overthinking, the responsibility, your staff quitting, some of them even quitting at a time that is very, very crucial. The weight of carrying people's jobs on your shoulders, the moments where you ask yourself, am I really built for this? Because being a CEO is not just a title, it's a calling. There are times you keep on giving chances over and over and over again. Second chances, third chances, and a calling is not always comfortable. In fact, sometimes it stretches you until you cannot even recognize yourself anymore. Sometimes it will expose your weaknesses. Sometimes it forces you to grow faster than you had planned. And ladies and gentlemen, today, that is why I want to share these real lessons with you. It's not theory. It's not what I read in the book or in all the other books that I've read, but that is what I have personally lived in my life. Lesson 1. You will feel alone even when you are around people. Let me tell you something that people don't talk about enough. Leadership can be very, very lonely. It's actually very lonely at the top. Even when you're surrounded by staff, even when you're surrounded by friends and family, it's very lonely. Even when you have clients, even when you have people that are calling you boss, there are decisions that you have to make that nobody can make for you. And there are sacrifices that you will have to carry that nobody understands. There are moments that you will smile in public but cry in private. And I want to tell you something today. Feeling lonely doesn't mean you're failing. Feeling lonely means you are carrying something heavy. And heavy things will require all the strength that you can get. So don't quit. Just because you feel alone, sometimes the loneliness is proof that you are in a new level. Let's look at lesson number 2. Your mind will try to talk you out of your destiny. Let's talk about the mind. Your mind can be your best friend, or it can be your worst enemy. Because the moment you decide to go big, your mind starts asking questions like, who do you think you are? What if you fail? What if people laugh at you? Or what if you invest and it doesn't work out? I can think of several other questions. What if you embarrass yourself? You know what I've learned? That your mind will always look for comfort. Your mind will always look for reasons. Your mind will always try to protect you. But your destiny is not found in comfort. Your destiny is found in courage. And so, I've had to train myself to do this one thing. I do not obey fear. I obey purpose. I know what I was made for. I refuse to let fear hold me back. Let's look at lesson number 3. You will outgrow people and it will hurt. That's a very, very difficult one. This one is painful, but it is real. Sometimes growth will separate you from people you love. Not because you hate them, but because that's what the season calls for. Not because they are bad, but because you are changing. Your mindset is changing. Your priorities are changing. Your vision is expanding. And sometimes the people that surround us, they want the old you because the old you was easier to understand. Sometimes they want the old you because the old you was easier to manipulate. But the new you, it scares them. Let me tell you something, that not everybody can handle your next level. And that is okay, totally fine. So don't shrink to be accepted. Don't dim your light to make people comfortable around you. You are not called to fit in. You are called to stand out. You are called to stand out. Let's look at lesson 4. You will make mistakes that don't disqualify you. You will make mistakes that do not disqualify you. Some of you are afraid to start because you want perfection. You want everything to be correct the first time. You want the money first. You want the full plan first. You want the answers now. But let me tell you, you will learn by doing. You will grow by trying. You will get better by failing forward. Even as a CEO, I have made my mistakes. Oh my, I've run several companies. Some have stood, some have fallen. Some I am picking them up now. I've trusted the wrong people. I have delayed decisions. I have overworked. I have underestimated myself. But I've also learned something very, very powerful, that mistakes are not a sign that you're not called. Mistakes are not a sign that you're weak. Mistakes are a sign that you are human. And the best leaders are not the ones who never fail. The best leaders are the ones who keep on going. In fact, there's a saying that my mentor used a while back, that fall quickly, fall but rise quickly. Hit the ground but rise back up. Let's look at discipline number 5. Discipline will take you where motivation can't. That's another big and great lesson that has really helped me. Motivation is beautiful, but motivation is emotional. And emotions can change. Emotions can change the next minute. Some days you wake up, you're ready to conquer the world. Other days you wake up and you're just tired. Some days you feel so inspired. Other days you feel drained. So, if you rely on motivation alone, you will be inconsistent. But discipline is the real secret of CEOs. Discipline is what makes you show up when you don't feel like it. Discipline is what makes you do the work behind the scenes. Discipline is what builds you, or it makes you build quietly until the results start to speak. And so I want to speak to you. What do you need to become disciplined? Is it your time? Is it your finances? Is it your habits? Is it your mindset? Is it your health? What do you need to become disciplined in? Because the version of you that you dream about will require discipline. In any of those categories that I've mentioned, you will require discipline. Let's look at lesson number 6. You can't lead others if you are neglecting yourself. Let's talk about something very, very, very important. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot motivate people while you are dying on the inside. You cannot build a business while your body is breaking down. You cannot lead teams while your soul is exhausted. I had to learn to protect my peace. I had to learn to protect my energy. I had to learn to protect my relationship with God. I had to learn to protect my sleep, to protect my rest, to protect my health. And I want to give you permission today, as a fellow CEO. Rest is not laziness. Rest is wisdom. Even God rested. Today is Sunday. I'm broadcasting this on a Sunday. God rested. So stop feeling guilty for taking care of yourself. Stop feeling guilty when you go on vacation. A healthy CEO is a dangerous CEO. Okay? Let's look at lesson number 7. The results will come after your consistency. And this is where most people give up. Because they start something and if they don't see results, they quit. Let me tell you, success is not magic. Success is not something that happens overnight. People don't see your effort at the beginning. They see the harvest later. So keep on planting. Keep on building. Keep on learning. Keep on showing up. Even when no one is watching. Even when no one is clapping for you. Because the truth is, before you become visible, you must become valuable. And value takes time. Value takes time. It's not something that you get overnight. It takes time. Okay, let's look at lesson number 8. You need people, but you need the right people. No CEO wins alone. But not everybody should be in your circle. Not everybody deserves access to your vision. Not everyone understands your mission. So, my friends, choose wisely. Choose wisely. You're going to need people that are loyal, people that are teachable, people that are honest, people that are skilled, people that are aligned, people that are teachable. Did I say teachable twice? People that are consistent. Because the wrong people can delay your destiny. So, take your time. But also remember that the right people can accelerate your growth. So I want you to ask yourself, who is in my life that makes me better? Who is in your life right now that makes you better? Who is in my life that makes me smaller? And be honest. Be very, very honest. Take inventory of the people that are in your life and make the necessary changes. People that make you smaller, people that make you better. Categorize all of them and make the necessary changes. Lesson number 9. You'll be criticized no matter what you do. Let me tell you the truth. If you do nothing, people will talk. If you do something, people will still talk. If you fail, they will talk. If you succeed, they will talk even more. And so you might as well do what God has called you to do. Do what God has called you to do, because you're not living for applause. You are living for purpose, and purpose requires courage. So I stopped asking people if they like it. And I started asking, will God be proud of me? Would God approve this? Will my future self thank me? Will my children be inspired by this decision? Will the community be impacted? You see, these are the kind of questions that we need to ask ourselves. Not what people will think. No. All right, lesson number 10. Is it number 10 or number 11? You must believe in yourself before others do. Sometimes people will not clap for you. Sometimes people will not support you. Sometimes people will doubt you. But listen to me. You cannot afford to doubt yourself too. It's okay for people to doubt you, people to think of what they want to think, but don't doubt yourself, because when you doubt yourself, you give your power away. So personally, I had to make a decision that I will show up even when I feel nervous. I will speak even when my voice is shaking. I will build even when the numbers are this big. Because small beginnings are not signs of failure. Small beginnings are proof that you started. And starting is powerful. Starting is so powerful. I want to leave you with these few words. That CEO doesn't mean you have it all together. CEO does not mean you are willing to take responsibility for other people and all that. CEO means that you're willing to grow. It means that you're willing to lead. And leadership is not about a position. Leadership is about influence. So whether you're planning a business, leading a business, a home, a ministry, or even just leading yourself, I want you to remember this one thing, that you were created for impact. You are created for greatness. You were created to rise. It may feel very hard right now. You may feel like you are behind, but you are being built. You're being built. So ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our talk today. Today we were talking about the CEO mindset. Things they don't tell you about CEO. If this message has impacted you, I want you to take some time and share it with a CEO that you know or an upcoming CEO. And do these 3 things for me. Like this video. Share this video. Comment below. Subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so that every week when you're dropping the leadership gems and the real conversations and the practical tools that will help you grow, you do not miss it. If you believe in becoming a leader, a better communicator, a better decision maker, and becoming a better version of yourselves, welcome to Leaders Connect family. We have so many great resources that will help you grow. So follow us, share with a friend, and stay connected. Because Leaders Connect will not just only inspire you, but it will build you and it will provide you with the tools to grow. Thank you so much for watching. Essie Danniel, always a pleasure to be with you. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.